is up, my fellow citizens? It's Gio here, and today I want to hop into the 600i. Now, I want to wait for the Q&A because there was some stuff I was even curious about, and most of my questions have pretty much got answered in this Q&A. But first thing is, this ship is beautiful. I knew it was going to deliver once we knew 600i was a thing. So ORGIN just has that awesome BMW type feel to it. Even with the commercial when it came on, we were watching on stream, I knew right away. I said, oh, here comes the 600i. This is it, because CIG has mastered real life car commercials with the, the ship commercials that we get now. Like, you look at the old Freelancer commercial, you get that, that Ford F-150 commercial feel off the Freelancer. That's kind of what Misk really does, or really with the heavy duty and the machinery stuff. And here we go with the ORGIN, has that BMW luxury foreign car commercial type feel to it. And I love how CIG went about this sale. Wasn't no slideshow with no pricing, nothing like that. Just a beautiful commercial, and most of the fans pretty much knew what was going on. We knew to go on the website and go buy the ship and support it if we wanted it. And we didn't see any really clickbait articles talking about, oh, a new $400 ship sold at the Gamescom. So kudos to CIG, the way you guys went about that ship sale. But on to the different variants. So the first one is pretty cool. I like it, and that is the luxury variant. Now, what I like about this is it's like a smaller version of the 890. And we know the 890 is going to take a lot more to crew, fill up, have the snacks, have the stock on board. It's, matter of fact, the 890 is more like a cruise, and I would say this one is kind of more the yacht now, because it's such a smaller form factor. It only takes 3 people to run, which I'm very excited about, because I don't have a Constellation. So this shit right here, really fills my void for that kind of medium type ship role that I was looking for. But the thing with luxury ships, now trust me, I own an 890 and I have one of these, so I have to keep it real with myself. I think luxury type flying and doing like those missions where you're escorting some famous person or whatever the case may be, I think we're going to have to really rely on NPCs for those type of missions. And I don't know how much it's going to pay. Something like trading, there's going to always be other players paying someone to trade something for them, because they're not going to feel like, hauling all that gear or treasure, whatever the hell they find across the verse. Whereas something with this, if you're going to want to go on a party yacht, you could just have your own and throw your own party on it if you want to save up and get it. So a lot of players may not be using or calling for your services. This is just me thinking. Who knows? It may be something real big and valuable, maybe the most valuable thing in the verse. But I think this will be one of the most, least requested service in the verse. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. I really do want to be wrong about this, being a 600i owner and an 890 jump owner. I don't have a Phoenix, so like I said, this shit really fills my void. So I'm excited about that. A small kick-it yacht ship that me and 3 buddies can hop on, or just me and maybe some other NPCs. I love it. I love the size of it. So that's all I have to really say about the the luxury variant of that. Cool thing there. Can't wait to see in game. Okay, so the second variant is the one that really has me excited, and this was also a ship that I was looking for because I didn't want to quite get the Aquila. I don't have a Connie, so boom, right again, this ship fills the void again for that Connie fever. I was looking for a medium-sized, explorer ship, because the Carrack, you're gonna need a bigger crew, and you're gonna need a bigger wallet to run that ship. So sometimes I'm gonna just want to explore, by myself, and maybe not want to go that far, but I still want to do some exploring. This ship will be that perfect option to do that. Now, one thing it doesn't have going for itself, it doesn't have as much cargo space as the Aquila has, and I don't think it has as many guns from what I was reading on there, because this ship really relies on speed and some of the proprietary, technology that makes this ship lighter than ships in its class, like the Aquila. Because the Glax, I think it's called Glax, I believe, it makes the ship lighter so it could get away faster from other ships at that size attacking it. And that's one of the things I want to see more with the 600i, is some more proprietary tech to justify, the more expensive price than the Aquila. So we know you're paying for luxury, paying for the sexy looks. You got the Glax, that's the proprietary tech. I want to see some other stuff, maybe some stuff with the rover, the Origin rover, maybe connected to it, or have some cool tech going on back and forth with that. Who knows? But one of the first questions in the Q&A is, how are the 600i with exploration module capabilities compared to those of the Carrack or Aquila? The 600i exploration module features 2 manned scanning stations, a deployable ramp for exploratory ground vehicle, an Origin-created rover, and SCU storage for any artifacts needing to be stored once discovered. So it is a solid option for explorers looking to purchase a stylish alternative to the Aquila, while the Carrack should provide a much longer-term exploration base and facilities. So, of course, right now the Carrack is very underpriced at $350. And this ship is, well, the exploration variant is $435. So a lot of people go like, oh, well, this ship is more expensive, so it must be better. Which that's not really the case ever with the ship. But if you do go by that, the Carrack is going to get a price increase. I bet my whole fleet on that. Probably, I don't know if it's well, next year, probably when it gets worked on, when they show it, it's probably going to get a price increase. But then again, they had the merchantman price go up, and they didn't show anything with that. So it may go up before that, just like the merchantman did, the Starfarer did. So damn well the Carrack, I say the Carrack will probably go up to $450 or $500. Those are my guesstimates. But that thing has a medical station. It got everything you need inside that ship. It goes further, all kinds of stuff with the Carrack. So the 600i is, like it says, it's a good option. It's not the end all be all. Right now, in my opinion, the Carrack is still the #1 go-to exploration ship. Now, this question is interesting because it already got updated, and this just came out today. I've never seen this before. Maybe it happened on another one before another ship sale, but I've never seen it get updated that quick or updated at all. Is the 600i with exploration modules 36 SCU of cargo space when carrying the rover, or when not carrying the rover? The original answer was, the figures are based on the ship cargo capacity while not including the rover. The exploration module not only has the lift for the rover, but also space for additional SCUs. Now this is the updated one for clarity. The exploration module is intended to have 36 SCU of cargo space. When the rover is in there, it has less. We won't know how much space is left until both the 600i and the Origin rover are built. So yeah, I like the original answer better. We used to have the 36 SU. So it looks like you're gonna lose some space with the rover there. That's a bit unfortunate. So that gives you another kind of up with the the Aquila if you wanted the the cheaper option of the Carrack. So that's another case of, okay, this ship is more expensive, but I can't carry more cargo. I gotta do that with the Aquila. So that's where things on the pie chart, okay, do I want the cargo? Do I want the sexier shit? Stuff like that. Will there be more modules? And if so, which can we expect? No further modules are currently in the pipeline, but the beauty of modular ship means that nothing is off the table in terms of expanding the 600i's options down the line. So yeah, it'd be cool to see some extra options with this ship, because it's such a beautiful ship. Even if you wanted a sexy cargo runner, if they had a cargo variant, I think it'd be cool. And maybe a little silly to some people, but I think, hell, it'd be cool. Sky's the limit. I mean, look at the Retaliate. They got a hangout module in that thing whenever that comes out. So it'll be interesting if they add other stuff to it. Can the Touring and Explorer modules be swapped in and out of a single 600i? That is indeed the eventual plan, yes. Modules will be purchasable separately and will be swappable in-game after that functionality exists. So I'm curious on when those modules are coming out, and I kind of wish they would have sold them now like they did the Vanguard, the Endeavor. Even though the Tally came later down the road, they sold those. So maybe it's going to be something like that, because right now I got the dual pack. And after finding this out, I would just buy one and then buy the other modules later on. So, because there's no point of me having two ships, even though the dual pack does come with a free X1. Because I don't know, I guess they want to throw that in there. I'll buy that separately if I could just buy these modules. So I wish that was up front. I'll keep it in my melt just in case, but I'll probably stick with the luxury one until I see when the modules come, and hopefully they don't come in-game, but it says purchasable separately, so I'm guessing with real money. They're not talking about with in-game money, but time will tell. Can the 600i be flown effectively solo? The 600i is fundamentally a multi-crew ship. However, for its size, it's probably one of the most solo-friendly ships out of the box. By utilizing unmanned remote turrets and capable shields, a skilled pilot should be able to effectively pilot a 600i solo in most regards. And like I was saying earlier, this ship is more, reasonable to fly by yourself instead of the big old carrick. I gotta call the boys up, get ready, go out, do a big ass mission plan, because it's a longer term exploration ship. This, boom, I can hop in, I can come in 4 in the morning. Most of my friends aren't on when I get off work. Hop in, going a little exploration, have fun, boom, by myself. And then it has the remote turrets, which I'm glad, because I think the remote turrets, fit a little better on this, and it's more friendlier to use than some of the turrets now in game. But we have to see how the turrets turn out in 3.0 and what they do to update them in item system 2.0. So I'm gonna wait to hold my judgment on the turrets, but remote turrets seem like the way to go and much more easier and manageable. Can both the Origin X1 and Rover dock securely inside an Origin 600 at the same time? This should certainly be possible, yes. The lift platform itself is the perfect fit for the Rover, but there's nothing to stop you from storing an X1 in the cargo storage area of the exploration module. Bear in mind that if you choose to do this, then it won't be a quickly accessible option, and as such, we'd recommend a Rover or X1 rather than both. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't think you were going to be able to store both. I'll probably be the type to store both and go off their recommendation. If it could fit in that cargo area, we gonna make it work. And we're gonna get to the last one. These were some of my favorite ones I want to go over. This one was a little silly. I think the answer, they could have answered a little better, because some people take this stuff so literal. I don't, but I get where they were coming from. Why only 16 and 36 SCU for such a large ship? One of the unique selling points of the 600i is that it is a luxury ship. So the answer to this is really the same as to why you can't fit more cargo, why you can fit more cargo in a minivan than you could in a Lamborghini. Cargo storage practically takes a back seat to the aesthetic and comfort. Now, I don't know who answered this, but a better answer probably would have been, okay, if they're gonna go by real life on something like this with a minivan and Lamborghini, whatever, this is what I would have said. I would have said it's kind of like a Ford Explorer versus a Tesla truck. You put both of those side to side, they're mid-sized, trucks. So they're the same size, right? But the Tesla has more features and functionalities, not as rugged looking. It's very slick looking, no doorknobs. The back doors open up Lamborghini style. Just a sweet looking truck. But if I want to make a grocery run and I had to, get a whole bunch of stuff, I'm going with the Ford Explorer. I got more room. It's more roomer friendly for some people in the car. So it's just stuff like that you have to pay attention to. And it's not as much functionality. You got some cool functions on the Explorer, but nothing like the Tesla. You know, it drives by itself. You know, it got a big ass tablet in the middle to run it. Just all kinds of features. The doors open up as soon as you know, have the keys by you by themselves. Just stuff like that. As with the Explorer, you got to open the door. It doesn't have the, you know, the cool tablet screen and the controls with the heat and all kinds of. We got, you know, it's certain heat modules. Like for the passenger, it'll make that passenger cooler and the other passenger warmer if they were, you know, cold. You know, stuff like that. You guys get what I'm saying. So that's what you're paying for in the 600i. And we already talked about the, you know, proprietary tech, the GLAX. So I would like to see more stuff that's unique and high tech in this ship over the Connie, and that's what may be the thing that'll put people over, you know, the Connie and just go to this. But that's all for today. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Did you guys get a 600i, or are you guys sticking with a Connie, or are you just gonna stick with the Carrack, or do you have, you know, almost all of them like me? I don't have the Connie, so I can't say all of them, but I have a 600i Explorer and I have the Carrack because I want to have, you know, the variety if I don't have a full crew with me. But you guys have a blessed day. In one more thing, Star Citizen for life.